everybody, and welcome to the Board Gamer Girl channel. If you're new here, my name is Natalie and I like to play tons of board games, but from a primarily solo perspective. So that is pretty much what we'll be doing on this channel. And today we are playing one of my favorite games of 2025, and it is called Moon Colony Bloodbath. And firstly, I have to give a shout out to Rio Grande Games, who is sponsoring this playthrough video. So in today's game, we're going to try to not die. Basically, the loop of the game is that we are going to start off with a bunch of resources, so money, food, and people, and we're going to colonize the moon by building out different infrastructures that come with other people who are able to stay in those buildings. But over time, different events are going to occur, which are going to cause technical difficulties. So some of those issues will be having hunger or developing robots that go on a cult-like sci-fi spree of murder. And we are just trying to survive. In the solo game, we're just trying to get to event 13 without dying. If we lose all of our people and our buildings before that time comes, then sadly, we have not survived, obviously. Anyways, I will take you down to the table and we're going to learn a little bit more about this game. All right, so in the game, we have already set up for a solo game. So first you'll start with 30 people tokens. You'll get 4 money tokens and 4 food tokens. You'll also have your 4 action spots, which will help you keep track of how many times you've worked in the deck, because over time you're going to have this small deck become very, very large. You'll also set up your different decks that you'll be using. So this is the building deck, this is the event deck, which is pretty much what we're trying to get through. This is a development deck, so developments might come out depending on different buildings that you'll be playing into your area. There are twist cards, which we're going to grab 2 of the twist cards to add to our deck to start the game. And we have the robot deck, and this one's just our chaotic good times sci-fi cult classic murder spree deck. In the solo game, the only difference is that we'll be playing with this loneliness card. The only difference with this card is that when it comes out, we will be able to add people, or we'll have to take people out of our little colony compound, depending on if we've got cards in our engine building area that have particular symbols. When that happens, I'll let you know. I will not keep you in the dark. And then we have 4 work cards. And then we have 2 trouble cards. These trouble cards are the main way that we're going to put events into our deck. When we put an event into the deck, it's going to go on the top of the deck and basically always be the first event that we're going to see in the next turn. So to start the game, we're going to flip over 2 cards from the twist deck. And we have Twist Isolation. So this one says if you have 4 or fewer buildings, you get +1 card from the deck and you get 2 plus food. So that is nice. That is an okay twist. The next one is Twist Synthetic Meat. So the thing I'm going to say with this is the art is hilarious because, again, this whole game gives an extra layer of hilarity if you really look into what the cards are doing or what the robots are doing. So I guess in this one, we're producing synthetic meat. So you get 2 plus money, and you may pay any amount of money for as much food, so you can exchange for food. So these will be the first 2 twists that will be shuffling into this deck. And now we'll shuffle. There's a lot of shuffling in this game. Like a lot of, it's a mix of a deck builder, right? But you're communally building one deck where everyone takes their simultaneous actions from the one deck. So let's see how we go. If there's other things I need to explain, we'll explain as we go in the playthrough. So first, we have a work action. So this says do any action. The actions that we can take are on this outer rim of each player's player board. Today we are playing Dr. Brain because he looks very scientific and just, you know, adding to the hilarity. So we can either build, farm, mine, research, or restock. What this means is build lets us play a card to our hand. Restock lets us put 2 of these stock boxes on cards. So these stock boxes can be utilized in different ways depending on the cards it's played on. Mine gets us 4 more money. Farm gets us 4 more food. And research lets us take 2 more cards from the deck. So I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the game, we started with 4 player cards. So our 4 starting player cards are these ones here, which now I'll introduce them. First, we have the Hacker Lair. So it costs 6 money. Whatever a card costs will always be on the upper left-hand corner. And how many people this building has or has people stay in is on the left side. So in this one, it costs 6 money and 5 people can live in the Hacker's Lair. This says you ignore paperwork. So paperwork is a certain event or action that can come out, but there's also cards that have this pink background. And when there's a card with a pink background, it typically means that there's an actionable instant ability. So this says play at a perk. This is my personal perk deck by Dr. Brain, and you'll be able to, over time, when you're asked to play a perk, you can put one of these cards into the deck, and in solo or multiplayer, when that card comes out, only you get to activate that card. So that's pretty good. Let's see what else we have. So we have a Lunacrit Factory. I do not know what that is. Pay 2 money less for buildings. That's a pretty good one. And on play, we get to deal 2 more buildings to ourselves. This is a dome. And these ones, there's not many copies of each type of card in the deck, but a dome costs a lot of money, so 15 money, but it comes with 20 people. And as we're going to be making this deck larger, there's going to be more accidents. So having a lot of people in a building is really good. Then on play, it says add the next event. So we automatically get to go deeper into the event deck. And the last one here for 6 money that hosts 9 people is solar panels. So each time you play another building, +1 people per 2 boxes on here. So round down. So as I said before, with those boxes, some of them are able to really help you out and give you different special abilities or sometimes negative things depending on what comes out from the deck. So back to what we were doing. We are going to work. So we only have $4, so we can't afford any of these cards. I say we go mining for our first action. So typically what I try to do is I put the action token on the mine area. I do the action, so I get 4 money, and I put them all in the money space. And then I put it here so that I remember that I've already done 1 action this turn. So on to the next one. We have another work. Okay, so we have 8 now. So we can play a card. What would be best? We can play one of these 2. Each time you play another building, put down, you get 1 person per 2 boxes on here. So that could help over time, but I think we'll play the Hacker's Lair, and any of the cards that I'm playing, I'm going to be playing above my board and try to keep it separate from the deck over here. But for this one, we pay $6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So $6 goes to the bank. When paperwork does come out, we get to ignore it. But mostly I want to be able to add a perk. And, should I put money down or should I put people for now? and just have a whole bunch of people to get ready for. I don't have any mining things. All right, let's do money for now. So any cards that we place will go on top of the deck and pretty much be the next card that we're going to deal out. So, ooh, big surprise! We have Dr. Brain giving us some money. It says, are you thinking what I'm thinking? No, you aren't. You don't have the capacity. Yeah, I guess I don't. Anyways, we get 2 money. So we're going to put 2 money into our little mining money area. And we'll go to the next card. And surprise, surprise. Oh, I forgot already. We'll put that there for the building. And now we have another one. Should I think we'll maybe try and get some more cards. So let's research and see what we get. So we've got fuel cells. So we've got restock. You may spend a box from here. If you do, +4 money, +1 building, and -1 building. So what this also means, a lot of the cards that are tagged to certain actions will have the same background as that action, so that whenever you actually take that action in the game, you'll be able to trigger a card effect plus the regular action that you have to take. So this one is pretty good. It's pretty cheap. It's 3 money and comes with 6 people. And you may spend a box from here. Boxes, I think, are going to be a thing in this game, it seems like, because I would really like getting extra income on my turns. The other one is Cargo Bay. Each time you play another building, +1 box on it. So on the building that we play. If this card is lost, you get 2 boxes for free. 4 money, 5 people. So far, so good. For now. Work. All right. So, I know this is going to come out. These food are good to have in general, but you'll have to feed your people at certain times, and it is dependent on how many buildings you have out. Because our first event, well, when we get there, I'll let you know. But for now, let's see. I think I'll just get some more money. Actually, no. I'm going to build another building. So we'll do this. I'm going to pay, $3 to put this up here. So now when we do the restock action, we also have this action that we can do. So that is the 4th work action. So now we know everything else in here might not be that great. So let's see. Loneliness. So for solitaire play only. I love seeing this Daddy Long Legs card. And he has a little bit of a booty too. Anyways, add 3 people per card of this type you have. So if you see that symbol on any of your cards, we currently don't have any, so nothing happens. But maybe later in the playthrough you will see. All right, the next one is Trouble. So add the next event card. So now we are finally starting to do the events, and this one goes on top, and then it is the first one we do. So the first event is Hunger, and it states that pay 1 food per building you have and lose people equal to the food you didn't pay. If you paid it all, you get +2 people. So we have 2 food. We'll feed our 2 buildings that are out and played. We don't pay for things in our hand. I'm just laying this out for y'all to see. So we pay the 2 food, and because we completed Hunger, we get 2 people put into our little commune area. Frolic amongst yourselves, people. All right. Isolation. So we've got one of the twists that we started with. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, +1 research, and 2 plus food. Yeah! And look at, the guy's got a little dog. He's not as isolated. Oh, he's an old man too. Anyways, isolated is completely by yourself. Go meet the loneliness guy on the other card. So we'll take one research card. So this one is 0 money, but it gives us 4 people. And it's called hydroponics. So when you farm, you get +1 people. And then each time you lose another building, +1 money. So that's an ongoing ability in the white area. That's pretty good, actually. I like that one a lot. And then we get +2 food. So the food we fed our people with will now give us more food. That feels like it would go with hydroponics, no? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I don't understand what hydroponics is. Anyways. All right, the next twist. So twist, the synthetic meat. Man, that sounds like an in-space Sweeney Todd Barber situation. But I digress. +2 money. You may pay any amount of money for as much food as you'd like. I think we will just take the 2 money because we be poor. And the last one, add the next event to the deck that is gone. So it would be paperwork, so I'll just put this one on top. And this one is the paperwork one where you would get +1 building, but then you'd have to get rid of 2 buildings from your hand. But we get to ignore it because we have Hacker Layer V for Vendetta Man. Yep. Okay. And that is pretty much 1 round as we've gone through the deck 1 time. And we shuffle these and hope we will live. Hopefully, I need to find a way to build up more money so that we can get bigger buildings out, but we shall see. Isolation with the puppy. What shall we call this puppy? Spartacus. Spartacus and the old man. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, +1 research, and 2 apples. All right. This building is the generator. It's another restock one, so we get +1 box if we take the restock action. And then when you play it, choose one, mine or farm or research. That's nice. We shall see. We have a lot of choices right now, and hopefully they're all in frame. I can't see. There's a light up there. We'll get to it in editing. All right, the other twist. I am not shuffling very well, maybe. The synthetic meat. +2 money. I can pay any amount of money for apples. We are good. We have 5 money now. And we have a trouble. Oh, we have a good one coming up. So now we have our first add robots. So this is a glitch event where we add a robot from the robot deck. It says, the robots are doing what we told them to. We just needed to be a little bit more specific. All right, so we shall take a robot. For both of these decks, as they have the same color back, they have these tokens so that you can know which deck is what when you're going to grab one of the cards. I've just put them underneath the decks instead of always having to take them off of the top of the deck. So let's see. Efficiency robot has killed 5 people. Efficient but deadly. You may spend a box. If you don't, -2. So what happens with a robot like this? First, we'll always have to take people off of our little colony first. So we'll take 5 little people and sacrifice them to the to the efficiency robot, where I didn't even put the people in the right place. And then since I don't have a box, I also have to get rid of 2 money, so we are poor again. But the neat thing is this is not the last time we shall see the efficiency robot. So the next one is paperwork. Thank you, Hacker Layer. We do not have to do anything there. Hunger. The Hunger Games. I mean, may the odds be ever in our favor. But we have to pay a food per building we have out. So 2 food, pay for 2 building. 1 apple feeds 11 people. No, 2 apples feeds 11 people. And we have another work. So let's remove these from last round. and we'll just put them over there for now. We'll take one. And what action do we want? We really need some money. Oh, but if we restock, then we can get money as well. And then exchange a card if we don't want it. Okay, I think I will do restock. So first I'm gonna get 2 boxes, and I'll actually put both boxes on this. I don't believe there's a limit on how many boxes you have on your card. If there is, I'll put them somewhere on the screen, whatever. And now that we've done that, we'll go and do this action. So we will spend a box from here, and we'll get 4 money. I think I'll just exchange 1 money for a 5 so it's clearer. And then we'll take a new research building. Oh my God, add a robot? Is it worth it? Let me work it. Do I want to keep this one? You know what? We can get a little crazy. What is happening? There's like a child and like a person walking towards the door. What is this, Fallout? Anyways, so do we want to get rid of that building? Oh my God, some of these are so good though. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this restock one. So I'm just going to put the discards over here for now. They might not be on camera, but I mean, do we need them? I don't know. Okay, so that was the restock action. And the next action is a work action. Do I want to do that? Like, it's the same thing. No, I'm just going to straight up mine. So let's take a 5 and exchange it with a 1 again, because I want to build out some bigger buildings. So we have loneliness, and the loneliness doesn't hurt me because I like to be alone. So I love how the be with a bunch of people gives you 3 extra people. Oh, that makes sense. I guess because I prefer to be lonely, it's fine. Anyways, 2 money. Mr. Brain gives us 2 money. Thank you. I have the capacity for that, Mr. Brain. And work, another work. Let's see. We now have 13 money. Should we put out something wild? This is 15. Should we save up for one big dome? Yeah, I think so. We're still gonna mine. Yep, we're gonna mine and do another 5 and exchange the 1. And now we are rich. Yep. The other work. All right, so this was our number 3 work. This shall be our number 4 work, and we will build. We will build a dome. I live in Toronto, so there's the Rogers Centre, but I will never call it that. It is the Sky Dome, which is the original name. And that is the only dome I know. Domino, like domino pizza. Anyways, I'm done. So it cost us 15 money. So now we are poor again. But we have 20 people coming in with this building. See, when we run out of people on our little colony, on our playmat, then we have to start going through our buildings to get those people to pay for accidents. But this one says I get to add the next event, and just like that, we have a leak which kills 4 people, sadly. I guess it's a little hydrogen leak or something. I mean, they're trying. So we will get rid of 4 people, so I'll exchange a 5 and get a 1 back. And we are ever closer to event 13. Apparently we needed fewer astronomers and more plumbers. I mean, yes. Trouble, we get to add another event. So this one is Temper's Flare. -2 people. I guess these 2 people went at it, and sadly, fights incurred. Shots. These are drills. They're not even guns. They're just drills. They just drilled each other to death. Oh, yeah. It says, on the plus side, it's another great test for our recycling system. Oh my God. See, you miss so much if you don't look at the little, oh, what do they call it? Like the story, the little, anyways, we shuffle back up and we try to survive again. We'll refresh these. And we still don't have a lot of buildings, but we're doing okay until now. Another leak has sprung and we get one more person. Well, we exchanged the 5 to get the 1. You understand what I'm doing. I'm thinking quick now. Add a robot. Dun, 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 dun. This is partly like my most exciting part. And oh no. Oh, it's sentient AI. It says hello and it's got the dome picture. Okay, so my dome has been taken over by sentient AI. We have to get rid of 8 people though. So, I mean, that was funny, but it sucks. So 10, we get 2 back and we have to add a twist. So poo poo, please be good. Ancillary, oh my God, why can't I say that? Ancillary, it is what it is, products. Come get your moon boom today. I'm not quite sure what it is, but she seems excited about it. You may spend a box for 5 money. I'll do that. Give me the moon boom. Moon boom. For money. Wait. I spend a box for 5. Okay. I was like, wait, did I just drink this science experiment and then just got paid for it? Add the next event. And we have an excedente. Someone has blown into the space sphere. And we must sacrifice 3 people. For a venture like this, you've got to expect a few hiccups. A few hiccups means 3 people float into space. Oh, it's not going very well. All right, synthetic meat, 2 money, and you may pay any money for food. I don't want to. I need more money. Paperwork, lucky for our hacker liar. For our hacker layer, we get to ignore that. Stop daydreaming. There are forms still to be filed. Oh, he looks so sad. So sad. Anyways. We have a work action. Work. What do we want to do? So we have $9. Each time you play a building, put a box on it. If you want a box on it. Anyways, pay to, oh, I should be doing that. I'm $1 short though. You know what? Let's just work. Let's just mine. And we'll get another 5, and then maybe I can put that out next time. I forgot about this card. And then our buildings will be cheaper. All right. So we've got twist isolation. If you have 4 or fewer buildings, we have fewer. +1 and +2 food. So +2 food, get another building. It's a 1 money, 3 people makeshift lab. That is sketchy. And when you play it, you get 2 boxes. When you lose it, you get 2 buildings. It sounds like that's what you'd get from a makeshift lab. Weird things. All right. Next one. Loneliness. We don't have any of those symbols. This one does have the symbol. I just haven't played it yet, because I have to put a crazy robot in there. All right, let's work. We are going to make a building. Where's that building? All right, so we're gonna play Lunacrate Factory. Lunacrate. Does that sound like lunatic? I don't know. Anyways, $10, so we'll spend 10. And now whenever we pay for a building, we will pay 2 money less. And when you play, you get 2 new cards. So we've got a dust mine. Oh, finally. I've been waiting for a mining card because I like to be richer than I am right now, as I'm sure most people do. So when you mine, you get to put a extra box on here, And when it's lost, you get 3 money per box that was on this card. I mean, it's not the best mining card, but it is cheap and comes with people. Then we've got a trading post. And it says, each time you add a card to the progress deck, plus 2 money. Oh, the progress deck. Each time you add a card, you get 2 money? That's wild. Anyways, on play, you get 2 building cards, and then you have to get rid of 2 building cards. So we'll put these ones down here. I don't know what you can see and what you can't anymore, but, you know, we're alive. That's gotta be something. All right. So the next one is a work. All right. Oh, we only have $3, so we can't afford a lot of things. You know what? Let's build again, and let's build this one. It is 0 money, but it gives us 4 people. When we farm, it gives us an extra person, and each time we lose a building, we get +1 money. So I'm neither for or against that building, but maybe it can be an easy sacrifice when we need it. All right. 2 money. Thank you, Mr. Brain. Mr. Brain. Work. Let's work. Work it. What would we like to do? Okay, so if that's the last work and we have 4 more cards coming out and we only have 6 people left on our compound, things are going to go wild soon. So I think we need to start. Oh, I forgot. Okay, and we paid 2 less for building. So right now we have $5. We can afford this, not this. We can afford almost anything in our hand. So each time you play another building, +1 person. Mine. Each time you play another building, put a box on it. Yep, I think we'll do this one. Maybe, okay, we don't need necessarily the resources up here right now. So we'll play the trading post for $4. So that's our building. So with this one, we pay 2 less, so we only pay $2. And it gives us 8 people. Plus, we get to pick up 2 cards and discard 2 cards. So we have tunnels and, oh, little flying buddy. So we restock, choose one, +2 food or +1 box or +2 money. That's not bad, and it only costs 1 and gives us 4 people. This one is a cave. So instead of the dome, you can live in a cave. On play, you get to build another building. If it's lost, you get to mine, and it's a cost of 10, and then gives you 9 people. And now we need to get rid of 2 cards from our hand. I think we'll get rid of the makeshift lab. I really don't care. I wanted to play this robot just for fun. I mean, this bunker for fun. Yep, okay. I'm gonna get rid of the cargo bay and the makeshift lab. Maybe I'm not efficient. I mean, there's the robot that tells me I'm not, so might as well play like that, right? Whatever. All right, event 5. It's the drill fight again. And we lose 2 people for this event. So sadly, I am going to exchange my 5 for 3 separate 1 people tokens. Little people, only 4 people on my planet. That's where it's tough. All right, we have hunger now. So pay 1 apple per building you have. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. All right, we just made it. Thank you, thank you. And we'll take all of these food back. So because we paid a food for every building, we get 2 more people. Our 4 people get 2 buddies for a temporary time only. Maybe don't get to know each other too much. Anyways. Yep, just like I predicted, Efficiency Robot is here to ruin the party. So It is -5 people. You may spend a box. If you don't, it's -2. Oh, efficiency robot is the worst robot at the moment. So we'll get rid of 5 people. You have 1 lonely person on the planet. 1 lonely person with this couple. Anyways. And then I have no box, so I have to get rid of 2 money. And the last card for this round, add the next event and get rid of 3 people because another accident has occurred. This one says, the doors can withstand a force of up to 80 pounds of TNT. Unfortunately, that isn't where the explosion happened. That's so funny. Anyways, okay. So we need to get rid of 3 people. So for the first time, we have to get rid of a building. So first, we're going to get rid of 1 person. Then we're going to pick a building. And I think what is best for us? Each time you add a card. Oh, each time we add a card. So we did just add a card, so we might as well take 2 money from our trading post. And then which one? You may spend a thing from here. Oh, no. Actually, let's get rid of Dome. It gives us 20 people, and it doesn't do anything else other than house people, which that sounds bad. Like, it would be nice, but sorry, people. Come hither to my colony with this car and this couple. I'm sure you will very much enjoy it. So, 20 people from our Dome. And we need to pay the 2 remainder from this card. So we will get 3 individual people tokens. And we are alive. All right. So the next event is event number 8. We are getting closer, but I don't know how we'll live. It speeds up really quickly once you've got things going. So, and I don't think I've been researching as much as I usually do either. But we shall see. Let's move these over a little bit. All right. So, Tempest Flare, drill, rah, rah. And -2 people. Okay. -2 people. And then hunger. Oh, no. The hunger has forsaken us. So, pay 1 food per building you have. Lose people equal to the food you didn't pay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we lost a whole 5 frickin' people because we couldn't feed them. Obviously, you should feed your people, but right now, like, hold off for a second, okay? 2 money. Let's do 2 money. Give me 2 money, please. All right. Synthetic meat, +2 money. You may pay any amount of money for as much food. Well, hunger's already come through. Oh, I forgot to remove these from my last turn. So sorry, everybody. So do I want to, let's give myself the 2 money first. Now, hunger already came out, and I don't think there's anything else that's in our deck right now that would poo-poo on our parade for that situation. So I might just keep my money. Yep, I'm going to keep my money. I'll work on it on another turn. All right, paperwork. Our little hacker layer lets us avoid this forever. This is really helpful, actually. But we would probably go through more cards. But typically, if you have to do this one, you're losing more cards than you're gaining for your hand. Oh, gosh, and we have a leak. All right, goodbye, people. And we get 1 change for that 5. Oh my God, we have an accident. Okay, so exchanging 5 and getting 2. We are back to 4 people. Oh my God, that dome. Well, that dome lasted quite a while, I think. Let's add a robot. This was fun in the beginning, but now we're gonna die. Delivery drone. Bam, bam. -5 people. Pass a card from your hand to the player to your left simultaneously. So I don't think there was instructions that there's some robots that don't go into the deck, but we'll just play it as -5. And since we don't have another player, pass a card from your hand to the player to your left simultaneously. So I would get a card and I would get rid of a card. For solo, I'm gonna just ignore this one as I'm not as sure how to play it. Delivery drone delivered a poop. A fart in the air. All right, robot, sentient AI. Oh, I forgot this exists. And we have to get rid of a building. Okay, so we have 4 people, and we have to sacrifice at least another 4. Did I do that? I can't remember. No, I don't think we did. No, we added the delivery drone. So we did do that. So I'll get 2 for having added the new robot, but other than that, I don't know. But I think so that I can have some people over here, I'm gonna just get rid of this one. It's got 4 people, and that's what I have to pay the remainder of, so we just don't gain any people on our thing. And we add another twist. Please be something good. Engineers is the twist. What a twist. I don't know. Okay. You may lose a building putting it into your hand instead of the discard pile. You may lose a building. Why would I want to do that? I'm having a hard enough time just trying to keep the buildings. So no, I'm just gonna pass that. It does say may, so we're not going to maybe do it. Ancillary like, how is the pronunciation of that word? You may spend a box for $5. We have no boxes, so nothing for you, lady. Oh, shoot. Bleh. So we have a work. I think with all this money, how much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have $9. I think we need to put out a building or else. What can I do for the most bang for my buck? Let's do this one. We have to add a robot, but it gives us 14 people, and I pay $2 less because of this building. So instead of 9, we're paying 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this action is going there. So we pay our $7. And we put this one out. All right. And now we have to add a robot. And if loneliness comes out, something good will happen in this bunker. All right. So we have to add a robot, which, whatever, people will die. Oh, we'll put this over here to know that we've got 3 more work actions left. And it's a mining robot. That seems appropriate. We were mining for golds, hopefully. But anyways, -6 people and then +1 money per mine building you have. Oh, if we played this, well, $1, that's not worth it. So -6 people. So honestly, we haven't been using this card very much. So fuel cells, it is housing 6 people. So we're just going to discard that card and have it pay for the mining robot accident. Why does it have so much gear? Well, I guess, I don't know if Red Rising, it almost looks like that's kind of a mining situation, if you've read that book. Anyways, we are on to another work action. Work. What is something, you know what, we better farm. Like, I want to put out more cards, but nope, we're gonna build. We're gonna build because this is $1, but because of this card, buildings are $2 less, so it's pretty much free. And it gives us another 4 people. And so the next time I do a box action, because I believe there's a box card in the deck, we'll do that and get this extra bonus stuff from the tunnels, the secret tunnels. Secret tunnel! Anyways, okay. Work! We get to work! All right. Now, the big question is, should I just build again? Because this is free. No, I better farm or we're gonna go crazy. So we're gonna farm with this action and take 4 food. I mean, hunger only happens once a day, right? All right, so we've done that. We don't have any cards that help us with hunger. Oh, I could have done restock and then maybe next work. All right, I get so distracted. Trouble, event, poo-poo accident happens again. So we've got an accident. We need to sacrifice 3 people. It says, to calm down, I have some hot cocoa. I've started to develop a Pavlovian response to the sound of air escaping and people screaming. What? So every time people screaming and escaping, it's like, hot cocoa time. Actually, this reminds me, let's take a little tea break. Chamomile, old lady tea. Anyways, we've got to kill 3 people now. Maybe I'll just get rid of my tunnels right away anyways. This has 4 people attached, so we actually get to bring 1 person back to our little colony. Isn't that nice? So, oh, and we added a new card. Yes, we added a new card, so we get $2. Slowly getting rich again. And work. This is our last work action. We have 4 cards right now, which is okay. So we're not bad there. Should I restock so that whenever that box thing comes out, you know what? No, I don't think that's worth it. I think, because we're going to lose money no matter what, I think I'm going to farm again, just so I don't have to worry about it next round. So we'll farm. We've got 8 foods. And it is isolation time with Bubba the dog and old man. If you have 4 or fewer buildings plus 1, oh, we have 4 exactly. So we get 2 more food and we get 1 more card. So this is a generator card. I believe we already saw this one, but it's the restock plus 1 box. And then when you play, you get to choose a mine, a farm, or a research. It's $5 and comes with 5 people. Trouble. What's the Taylor Swift song? I can't remember it now. There's so many Trouble songs. But we have sprung ourselves a leak. I think that's the last one. Maybe it is the last one. But we have to sacrifice 4 people. So let's do the bunker as our sacrificial area. So first we'll take the 1 token from our little colony mat and we'll have to sacrifice 4 more from here. No, 3 more from here and get 11 and change. So we will get 5 and 1 and we'll get rid of the bunker. Oh, we don't get to use the loneliness situation. That's okay. All right. And of course, loneliness shows up just when you need it. If I had kept the bunker, I would have added 3 more people to my little lair, but apparently loneliness doesn't want to show the people what they want. So next one, efficiency robot. All right, so we need to sacrifice 5 people, and it's a box one that I kept saying I needed to do and I didn't do. So sacrifice 5 people for the efficiency robot. I have no boxes, so I spend all of my money. And whatever, that's fine. I don't think we have very expensive cards, pretty much. Our last card is a -3 people, but we are still alive. And we are getting close. I don't know if we'll get there. We have event number 10 to 13 to have come out, and then we shall see. I don't think I'll win twice on camera, but we'll see what happens. All right. Let's go. Oh, action markers, reset. And -3 people. So all of my people died in an accident right away. That's fantastic. Are we dead? Add a robot. No, even better. Another accident. So there we go. And the robot is a research robot that kills 5 people. How? Oh, there's a little laser beam from a microscope. Maybe it just like zoom, 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 zoom through people with a microscope. I don't know. Anyways, -5 people. If you have 5 or more in hand, -1. Thank goodness we have 4. And now we're going to have to get rid of some good cards. Oh, okay. We added a new card, so we'll get 2 money. Oh, I want to keep this. You know what? We'll get rid of paperwork. That's so sad. Little vendetta. Man, we appreciated hanging out in your hacker lair, but for now, you must sacrifice your 5 people, paying the 5 people to the research robot. And we get to work. $2. All right. I think we're going to build because we're going to run out of people. We get to pay 2 less for building, so this costs $2, but it comes with 6 people, so free. And yep, I did that. And mining robot, -6 people. Whoa. +1 money per mine building you have. I don't know. I would think we'd have to sacrifice the people first and then calculate if we get $1. So I'm going to sacrifice my mine one anyways. Oh, there was supposed to be a box on here. I am so sorry. I am human, I make mistakes. But apparently so do robots, so whatever. At least I don't make robot mistakes. So here I'm going to sacrifice this to pay for the 6 people. So this box is worth $3 per box that was on this card. So I get $3 at least. Let's turn this into a 5. Get rid of this to sacrifice people, and we are in the clear, kind of. Oh my god, delivery drone! We're gonna be dead here really soon. Pass a card from your hand. Okay, so this is the card where the ability is more for a multiplayer game that we're gonna pass over. But we have to sacrifice 5 people. Both of these cards have been working so well for me. Okay, we're going to get rid of the trading post, which sadly we won't get $2 every time we add a card to the progress deck. So that's 8 people. We sacrifice 5, so we get 3 back. Our time is nigh. Nigh means soon, right? I don't know. Anyways. Oh my gosh! -8 people. And add a twist. Okay. So sacrifice the 3 people we have. We need to sacrifice 5 more. This card is worth 7, so we get 2 people back. Plus we're going to add a twist. I think we did. All right. Twist and shout. Twist, surveying. You may choose one of these actions. Put a building from your hand under your mat. Why? Or discard all such buildings for 8 money each. Oh. Okay, well then I guess we'll pick one. Okay, I'm going to put this one under my mat, but it really won't matter. You'll see that under the mat. Okay. Engineers, you may lose a building. Putting it in. Okay, have no buildings, buddy. -2. Oh, we are. The drill fight of the century killed 2 people. And, oh wait, does that mean the game's done? Yeah, because we have absolutely nobody to sacrifice. Do we lose right away? Let me double check. If you have to lose more people than you can, or are reduced to no people between your playmat and buildings, your moon colony has failed. So, yep. So that was a game of Moon Colony Bloodbath. You were able to witness my demise as we slowly descended into madness and sacrificed all of our people, myself and Dr. Brain, who apparently I do not have the brain capacity to work with anymore. But it is a fun time. Honestly, if you play this game, the mechanics in itself is fun in general. Just love that. But you have to have a little bit of hilarity with some of the theme that's in the game. And yeah, anyways, good times. I have to thank Rio Grande Games for sponsoring this playthrough video. And if you want to see more content like this, you can subscribe. See if that little subscribe button in the bottom lights up. If you're not already subscribed, I'd like to know. Let me know in the comments. Or like the video to get notifications, all that jazz stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. So watch over your robots. Goodbye.